Hey guys, welcome back to Fantasy Tipped. My name is Julian, and in today's episode, we're going to be talking about players that you should consider cutting from your team to make room for players that probably deserve to be there a little bit more. This is the drops video of week 18. Before we get started, guys, please leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, follow me on Twitter at FantasyTip, constantly posting there to help you guys out. Without further ado, let's jump right into some forwards that you could consider dropping for this week. First on the list is Martin Necas of the Carolina Hurricanes, and he's not been good this season. He's been pretty bad. How bad, you ask? Well, only 24 points in 43 games this season, which is only a point every 2 games or so. Whereas last season, he was almost a point per game, so he's been super disappointing this year. And he's showing no signs of turning things around, unfortunately. So Martin Necas is a pretty easy drop in most leagues since he's really not doing much. Next is my MANSCAPED must-trim player of the video, Conor Garland. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code word FANTASYTIPPED at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com with the code word FANTASYTIPPED. Unlock your confidence, guys, and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. Now, why is Conor Garland my MANSCAPED must-trim player of the video? Well, it's simple. Right now, he's playing on the third line, he's not playing on the top power play, and he's ice cold. And the third line's really bad right now with Tanner Pearson and Jason Dickinson. So yeah, he's a drop. Then I have Evan Rodriguez of the Pittsburgh Penguins, who was really great to begin the season, but now he's the third line center in Pittsburgh and is not playing with players that are that great, and therefore is an easy drop, should not be 40% rostered. Then I have Alex Radulov, who's been absolute trash this entire season, guys, so if you're still holding him, I ask you why. Why are you still holding Alex Radulov? He's playing on the third line, not getting top power play time. There's really nothing going for him at all. Drop him. Then I have Sean Monahan of the Calgary Flames, 21% rostered. Dude's playing on the third line with Tyler Toffoli, which is like, yay, it'll give him a boost. But realistically, I think he's going to lose his spot on the top power play to Toffoli in the next few games once Toffoli gets used to their power play. And that's why I think Sean Monahan is a very easy drop. If for some reason you own this guy and you want to hold him and see maybe Toffoli's really going to spark him, that's fine, you can hold him, but I don't think he has that much value. Jumping into defensemen now, and first on the list is Kevin Shattenkirk of the Anaheim Ducks, 65% rostered, and he's pointless in his last 5 games, and he's been pretty decent this season, but honestly, other than that start to the season, he honestly hasn't been that amazing. He's someone who's definitely droppable. He's a waiver and should not be owned 65% of leagues, that's for sure. Then I have Ivan Provorov of this Philadelphia Flyers, 64% rostered, and he's been okay. He gives a relatively safe-ish floor with those shots and those blocks. Hits a little bit, but I mean, Provorov, yeah, if he doesn't score you a point, he's not doing that much for you, and he hasn't been that effective with point scoring this year. Only 18 points in 46 games, which isn't great. It's less than a point every 2 games, and that's why Provorov is definitely a drop in shallower leagues. If you're in a super deep league, hold on to him, but in shallow leagues, definitely an easy drop. Then I have Eric Johnson of the Colorado Avalanche, 41% rostered, and when he first got back from injury, he had an awesome time, was getting points, was getting a lot of peripherals. Now he's still getting a little bit of peripherals, but the points have completely dried up, and that's why he's not really worth holding anymore. Then I have Alex Goligoski of the Minnesota Wild, 29% rostered, and he is ice cold. And when I say ice cold, I mean like Antarctica cold. Like he's so cold right now. He's not doing a lot on the ice, and he's not putting up points. He has 7 games in a row without putting up a point. And because of that, he's someone who's droppable. He's not seeing power play time anymore, which is concerning. So he's someone that I'm not super high on right now. Then I have Brandon Montour of the Florida Panthers, 12% rostered. And Montour does see second power play time in Florida, but second power play in Florida barely ever sees the ice. So Montour, yeah, he has his moments where he'll put up points, but overall, guys, Montour is not someone that I'm holding on my team. And that's it for this video, guys. I didn't include goalies in this video because I always end up including pretty much the exact same goalies every single video. So if you do want to check out which goalies you should consider dropping, go and check out my last drops video right up there. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Fantasy Tipped.